Ethan hated being left alone, but his parents had assured him that he was old enough to stay home while they attended the Christmas Eve party down the street. "We'll be back by midnight," his mother had said, kissing his forehead. His father ruffled his hair and added, "Lock the doors, and don't open for anyone, okay?" Ethan nodded, watching them leave, their laughter fading into the snowy night. The house felt too big, too empty. The Christmas tree glowed warmly in the corner, casting long shadows across the living room. Snow tapped lightly against the window, and the clock on the wall ticked steadily. Everything was fine, until the scratching began. At first, Ethan thought it was just the wind, but then he heard it, again. Slow, deliberate, scratching. Coming from the chimney. He froze. Number? That wasn't possible. Holding his breath, he turned toward the fireplace. The flames had died down, leaving behind a bed of glowing embers. The scratching yang, followed by a dull thud as if something heavy had landed inside. Ethan's heart pounded, a raspy voice whispered, "Ho, ho, ho." He swallowed hard, backing away. His parents had always told him Santa wasn't real, that he was just a story. But if that was true, what was in the chimney? A deep, guttural laugh echoed from inside. Then, with an ear-splitting crack, the wood inside the fireplace splintered. Ash and soot spilled onto the floor as two large, bony hands emerged, gripping the edges of the hearth. Ethan let out a strangled gasp as a figure crawled out. It was dressed in a red suit, but the fabric was torn and stained. Its beard was long and matted, yellow with age, and its eyes were hollow, deep pits of blackness that seemed to swallow the dim light. "You've been a very naughty boy," the thing crooned, stepping closer. Ethan scrambled back, knocking over a chair. His mind screamed at him to run, but his legs wouldn't move. The creature grinned, revealing rows of sharp, uneven teeth. "All alone on Christmas Eve? What a shame. Naughty boys get special presents." It reached into the tattered sack slung over its back. The fabric twitched, as if something inside was still moving. Ethan bolted. He sprinted toward the stairs, his feet slipping on the wooden floor. Behind him, he heard the heavy thuds of boots following. He threw himself into his bedroom, slamming the door and locking it. His breaths came in ragged gasps as he pressed his ear to the wood. Silence. Then, a slow, scraping sound. He turned. The closet door was slightly ajar. Tears blurred his vision. He hadn't left it open. From the darkness inside, the voice whispered again, "Ho, ho, ho."